The women's division in WWE or women's wrestling as a whole would not be where it is today without two ladies, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. These are two of the most influential women's talents of all time, fighting hard to change the perception on women's wrestling during a time where it was heavily looked down upon, and they've managed to bring it up for it having become what it is today. They're the reason that women have made history, main eventing WrestleMania on two occasions, closing out pay-per-views, and having women's Royal Rumbles, women's Elimination Chambers, you name it, and it's all thanks to these two women and some other women as well. But yeah, these are the two people I think of when I think of most influential women. And today we are going to do a wrestler comparisons episode on them. This is where we have two wrestlers in the ring right here, and we go through 9 categories to see who's better. We're going to start off with victories. Now, I couldn't find a definitive number for either of them, but I could find that Charlotte Flair has more victories in WWE than Becky Lynch, so she gets the first point right there. As for promo ability, personally, I don't think Becky Lynch or Charlotte Flair is that good on the microphone. I definitely think that they could improve. But as for like who's better on the microphone, I would go with Becky Lynch. When I like listen to promos, I like to have a big match sold. I like to have big stakes put over. And that's what Becky Lynch does, talking about her daughter and everything, talking about her personal life. I think that's very very like that makes the promo more interesting, more gripping, even if she's not that good on a microphone. But so I still think she's better than Charlotte Flair in that regard. As for face work, this isn't really any contest right here. I went with Becky Lynch. Back in 2018 through 19, Becky Lynch was super duper popular with her man persona, and she was bona fidely speaking the biggest babyface in all of WWE at that time. And it was absolutely amazing. The Becky Lynch era, and then 2019 was just the year of Becky Lynch. And 2019 wasn't even that good of a year of WWE in my opinion, but Becky Lynch was definitely the highlight in that year and her face work was absolutely awesome. Heel work, once again, this isn't really a contest. I went with Charlotte Flair. Like, I think Charlotte Flair is just naturally, like her character is unlikable. You know what I'm saying? That's why she doesn't really make that good of a babyface. Just like she's the daughter of Ric Flair. She's like she gets handed all these opportunities. That's what people say. So that makes her a natural heel. She's gotten all these opportunities sometimes when she doesn't really warrant them, but she still gets them. So Charlotte Flair gets heel work rating for me. Ring work. This could go either way. I love Becky Lynch in the ring. I love Charlotte Flair in the ring. I think they're both really, really good. But I ended up going with Charlotte Flair. Her match with Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 39 was absolutely fantastic. One of my I'm just gonna say one of my favorite matches in WWE history. It was absolutely amazing. Match of 2023, in my opinion. I'll be straight up. If Cody Rhodes beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 39, that would have been match of the year. But Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley did have match of the year, in my opinion. And Becky Lynch versus Rhea Ripley this year at WrestleMania 40 wasn't as good, in my opinion. To be honest, I was kind of disappointed by it. But obviously matches with Rhea Ripley, I'm not going off those. I'm just going off like natural ring work. So I went with Charlotte Flair there. Theme songs, like I've said before, this is an element of wrestling that I think has gone forgotten. Well, not really forgotten, just like a part of wrestling that has just like gone away more recently. Because Def Rebel has taken over the song production for WWE. And Def Rebel isn't all bad. I think they nail certain theme songs, like Jacob Fatu's new theme song. I think they absolutely nailed that one. I love Jacob Fatu's theme song, but as for theme songs, I give it to Charlotte Flair. Not quite sure what it's called. I'm not talking about the new one. I'm talking about the old one. And Becky Lynch's theme song, I haven't really like been too into it. Like there's just certain songs that I can't really vibe to, if you know what I'm saying. So I went with Charlotte Flair. Experience right here. This might come as a shock as Charlotte Flair is older than Becky Lynch, but Charlotte started her wrestling career back in 2011, and Becky Lynch started her career back in 2002. Oh wait, no, yeah, 2002, I believe. It's either 2002 or 2001. So that means Becky Lynch gets the edge for experience right there, over Charlotte Flair. Now that was actually kind of surprising. I thought Charlotte Flair had more experience. It turns out it's Becky Lynch. Popularity, like I mentioned before, 2019, the year of the man, Becky Lynch. Yeah, she was absolutely amazing that year. Still is very pretty popular. She kind of lost it, like being like people say she didn't warrant that women's world title reign over people like Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. I don't personally agree with that assessment. I think she warranted a title reign this year because she hadn't had one in a long time and she's been putting in the work. But yeah, she was. And that so I don't I think she deserved it, but a lot of people didn't think she deserved it, so that kind of like turned people away from Becky Lynch a little bit. This will be the decider on who's better. So this is the finisher category right here. Becky Lynch's manhandle slam finisher, in my opinion, is abysmal. So is Charlotte Flair's natural selection. But I don't know if you can call it the natural selection finisher. Both their submission finishers are amazing. But Charlotte Flair's figure four leg lock is awesome. Becky Lynch's figure eight leg lock, I mean, and Becky Lynch's disarm her is awesome. But I didn't actually write anybody down right here because I didn't really know what to give it to here. But it could go either way, similar to the wrestling ability category. But I did give it to Charlotte Flair. When you have a finisher that looks awesome and is actually like devastating, like it's one thing to have a super flashy finisher. That's one thing that she has like that. She does like the bridge when she does it, so that's really cool. But it actually looks devastating because obviously it's basically just the figure four leg lock just with the bridge. So I think she gets the edge there. But to disarm her also looks really devastating. Becky Lynch, of course, using that finisher as her primary submission finisher. It's just like both of these lassies have finishers that are like not submission based that kind of hold them back in this category a little bit. But I do think that their Charlotte Flair's submission finisher beats Becky Lynch's submission finisher, which gives Charlotte Flair the win. I was not expecting this, but Charlotte Flair gets the victory over Becky Lynch. I prefer her a tad bit over Becky Lynch, even if people say Charlotte Flair just gets handed opportunities. I still think that when she's in those opportunities, she shines more than Becky Lynch, so I gave her the victory there. But yes, this has been Wrestling Comparisons, and I'll see you guys next time with some more Jed Wrestling out.